Uh, Hare Krishna, hope everyone is doing well. And honestly speaking, I got this in 2002. Somehow I felt I was not qualified. And, I knew all the time, but somehow I never put attention it. I think only when you're ready, Krishna will arrange is truth in my life. Very painful to realize that, but that's a reality. You are not advanced in terms of what other people think of you, but you are advanced only in terms of in the eyes of Krishna. That is little difficult to accept to our false egos. You know, then I thought, Krishna has given me always little intelligence, like maybe, yeah. So why not I share with the people, whom I knew. Krishna used me to connect to them. So why should I take it only for myself? Because I saw immense help. Immense help means immense help. I'm honest. Then I thought, okay, actually I started this already 3 years are over for Saturday conference call. But I was also not happy. Second thing is because I want to show something and I really do not know how devotees are perceiving it. So then yesterday night I thought, no, let everyone let everyone know. I cannot say everyone, but at least I know a few people that came to my mind. I just texted it like late night. I don't what are the names that came to my mind. But anyway, today this session is only 45 minutes. It starts sharp on 9:30. Today I'm a little late, and we'll go for a couple of these verses are sirs and ma'ams loaded. If you really, really want to make transformation in your life, Manah-siksa. One of the reasons I'm taking it slow is, I wish, I want everyone to be benefited. So Manah-siksa, Raghunath Das Goswami, who would eat only, he would drink a few spoonfuls of buttermilk once a week. Why? That's the first question. Why he did? Why? I mean, you all know very well. A person who is drinking only a few spoonfuls of buttermilk doesn't need that, right? He doesn't need to survive. Then why Raghunath Das Goswami is actually drinking few spoonfuls of buttermilk? He doesn't want anyone to glorify him. That ye Babaji Maharaj khate nahi. That will get give a lot of me. No, I eat. I drink. So, in order to refute that, glorification, Raghunath Das Goswami would drink once in a while, once in a week, a few spoonfuls of buttermilk. Hare Krishna. And when he came to you all know very well, right? Raghunath Das Goswami's father's income was 1.2 million, not rupees, gold coins. Their income was, he was only lone son to his father and uncle. Father Iranya Mazumdar, uncle Govardhan Mazumdar. Only lone son. And Raghunath Das Goswami's wife was like a celestial angel. I mean, beauty. And somehow he left everything by the causeless mercy of Lord Chaitanya. He went to Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya entrusted him in the care of Swarupadhara Goswami. And his father, broken-hearted, he would send, he sent like few Brahmins and this many gold coins. I don't recollect. But so he would once in a while he would give feast to Lord Chaitanya. Then Lord Chaitanya is very good. Then one day Lord Chaitanya inquired from Raghunath Das Swarupadhara Goswami, why Raghunath is not calling me for feast? He said he stopped doing it. Okay, what is he doing now then? He is standing at the Simhadwara gate of Jagannath Puri temple and is begging. I mean, we cannot. I have a request for all of you. Take whatever you can take. I realized I'm a hypocrite because I cannot apply so many things I tell. I went to India. This gentleman came to me and said, I went to Vrindavan. I went to actually Radhakund, where Raghunath Das Goswami's thing. Samadhi was there. I would just sit there every day and I would chant. As soon as I finished my chanting, one person would come and put a plate in front of me and I would eat. I want to test Krishna's mercy. Wow. He was old. I want to test Krishna's mercy every day. You're all listening? No.
Yes, Prabhu.
I was inspired. Radhanath Swami, the day when the friend, they flew to London, their money was stolen. And they went back. I was thinking how a 19-year-old boy was begging in India living. What is his faith in Krishna? That time he did not even know Krishna. Wow. So Raghunath Das Goswami, Swarudas Goswami said he was actually standing at a Simhadwara gate begging. Chaitanya said, that's very good. Then one day Lord Chaitanya inquired, what is Raghunath doing nowadays? He stopped begging from the Simhadwara gate. Why? He felt himself like a prostitute. Means standing here, that person is coming, maybe he'll give me little money. Maybe he'll give me a little food. That is the mentality of a prostitute. If you present this to any American boy or girl, they think Raghunath Das Goswami is crazy. Because their income is 1.2 million gold coins a year. Proper rights. Standards, Raghunath Das Goswami's parents are billionaires. It doesn't make any sense to anybody, right? Why is standing at the... Can somebody please mute? I think iPhone. Ankit Prabhu has to mute. Babu Prabhu has to mute. Manas also, Mother, I think Manas must. Amma, you have to mute also.
Prabhuji, you can unmute everyone, Prabhuji, your host. You can mute everyone.
I am the host.
Yes, Prabhuji. You can mute everyone, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
So anyway, everyone is muted. Thank you. Anyway, so then why? Ladies and Prabhujis and Matajis, that is the price one has to pay. Okay, it is only for you, not for us. That is true, because there is only one Raghunath Das Goswami. But at least we can understand there is a level. That's a level. You can fly up to that high. Then one day, Swarudas Goswami said, Raghunath, he felt himself like a prostitute. That's why he stopped. Okay, what is he doing now? What is he doing? Every day, Jagannath Prasad is sold to the shopkeepers. Jagannath Prasad is sold to the shopkeepers, and shopkeepers will sell that prasad, whatever is left over by evening. They throw it to the cows. And cows will feast on that. And then cows will leave it, having eaten stomach full. Then the flies will feast on that. So likewise, this is a regular routine. 2-3 days later, Raghunath would go there and pick up a portion of it. He'd wash it, the top layer, he would wash it and he would bring it home and he would eat. One lecture I heard, if we do the same thing, we'll die the same day because we don't have that type of faith. He has faith on prasad. Jayananda Prabhu, wherever the prasad would fall down, he would bend down and he would lick the prasad You all know, if it is a temple, kitchen, what is it, prasadam hall, people would be walking back and forth. But Jayanand Guru's faith and prasad is so high. He would not take it with the hand. He would lick it with the he would lick with the tongue. This is prasad. Nowadays I see a lot, including Farmington Hills. And of course I see it only here. When we see that as, I like, it's a gulab jamun, or it is something else. But as soon as it falls down, means we don't care, we step on it, it means we don't have faith in prasad. Or we have very little faith in prasad. No, it is prasad, Krishna's mercy. Prabhura Sakshat Darsan Prasada. Prasad. Prasade Sarvadakanam Harivashyova Jayate. Krishna's mercy, all the problems will be solved. Anyway, and Raghunath Das Goswami would go in the night and he would bring it. Why he is not going in the daytime? He'll become famous. These verses are all there. Why they are powerful? Because he applied it. Believe me, it was very difficult for me to read this. 4 years ago actually, Urmila Mataji came. Exactly 4+ years actually. She came May month of 2016. It was a heavy lecture by her. I couldn't take it. Wow, you are just pointing out my mistakes, Mataji. Then that is what Raghunath Das Goswami is writing. That's what it takes to attain self-realization. Donkey urine. You're taking in the bath, you're bathing under donkey urine. It's so hot, but you feel good. It's burning you, but you feel good. A donkey urine. Oh. And finally, like Rupa Goswami introduces us to, Rupa Goswami takes us from Shraddha to Prema in a nectar of instruction. Finally, it takes us to the culmination to the Radha Kund in nectar of instruction. Raghunath Das Goswami takes us to same thing. The shelter of Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. After attaining the love of God, actually it takes us even further. What we petition to Radharani. Trust me, it is up to that level. It's possible, but we are very far from it. So why Raghunath Das Goswami was going in the dead of night? Why not in the daytime? He'll become famous. He'll become famous in entire Puri. There is one saint. He eats only rejected remnants of cows. And he'll become famous. Actually, today everyone wants to be famous. In ISKCON also. We all want to be famous. Right? But Raghunath Das Goswami doesn't want to be famous. And Lord Chaitanya, Saraswati Goswami said, he is eating in the night, dead of the night. Nobody knows this. And Lord Chaitanya went. Raghunath Das Goswami was getting ready to eat. Immediately he did. Raghunath, what are you eating? No, my Lord. Lord Chaitanya was, he's getting Jagannath Prasad every day. The Chappan Bhog. But Lord Chaitanya went and started eating that one, the prasad that he picked up, that was rejected by cows and flies. Lord Chaitanya started, he said, Raghunath, this is the best prasad I've ever eaten in my life. He said, Lord Chaitanya is actually tasting the renunciation of Raghunath Das Goswami. If you go to Radha Kund, you can see Raghunath Das Goswami's signature. Somebody donated Radha Kund to Raghunath Das Goswami. Raghunath Das Goswami is not a what is mythological figure? 500 years ago, he was there. And Radhakunda was excavated by Raghunath Das Goswami. The papers are there on which Raghunath Das Goswami's signature you can see. And Radharani herself personally came and covered Raghunath Das Goswami with her achal, with her sari, to cover him from heat. And Krishna himself personally came. You see in the pictures of the 8 tigers on the walls of Radhakund. Where Raghunath Das Goswami stayed throughout his life. At the end, after Lord Chaitanya left, of course. And Krishna himself personally came to protect Raghunath Das Goswami from the tigers. That personality, as he's ex-Prayojana Acharya, you know. Shriman Rasharasarambhi Vamsiyadadastha Karshan Venur Swanayar Gopir Gopinada Sriyastana. You know, so that was, you know, that person has written this wonderful Manahsiksha. I hope, we want everyone to, we'll start it today, but my request to all of you, please, as we go forward, every verse is very loaded, and I hope you'll apply this to the best of your ability, as far as possible. Believe me, you'll make progress in bhakti. With that being said, I want to start. You know, so because you all agree, the common thing is no taste for the holy name, then we cannot focus. Manah-siksa, training to the mind, Hare Krishna. Raghunath Das Goswami is giving training to the mind, and believe me, it will put you on the Vraj platform, Vrindavan platform. And if you start these verses, your chanting will become better. Develop attachment to Vrindavan. Develop attachment to Govardhan. Develop attachment to Nandagaon, Nandishwar. Develop attachment to Radhakund. Develop attachment to, to Puchri. And what happens? Because we are far away, and we are very, very far away, without service, don't go to Vrindavan. Don't stay more than 3 days. Because its energy is very high. If you do an offense, you will get every round you chant is equal to 100 rounds. Every offense you commit is equal to 100. Every wrong things you commit, you get 100 wrongs, 100 offenses. Choice is yours. But of course, you go for yatras in the group. That's fine. Karthik. So this is Raghunath Das Goswami, but you should know this. Mayapur, same mercy, but Mayapur spiritual energy is not very, actually it is equal energy, spiritual energy. But Mayapur, Vrindavan spiritual energy, if you are not careful, we pay heavy punishment. We pay heavy price. Experience, I'm telling you. So, brother, my foolish mind, taking hold of your lotus feet, I'm humbly praying to you with sweet words. Please give up all pride. Sada dambam hitva. That's the first word. Give up the pride. Quickly develop, because time is running out. There is a word quickly. Develop what? Deep loving attachment. Not ordinary attachment. What type of attachment? Loving attachment. How, is it superficial? No, it's very deep loving attachment. The words are very loaded. For whom? Spiritual master, Vraj-dham, residents of Vraj, Vrajavasis, Vaishnavas, Brahmanas, Diksha mantras, holy names of Supreme Lord, shelter of Radha Krishna, the eternally youthful divine couple of Raj. So, Guru Goshtalaye, you know, what is that? So he's telling, we'll see one by one, we'll see one by one, you know, if we want to get the service of the divine couple, I'm sorry, what happened? Actually, Raghunath Das Goswami uses this word, cultivate excessive attachment. You know, you don't need to unmute, but repeat for yourself. Cultivate excessive attachment. Cultivate excessive attachment. Cultivate excessive attachment to Guru. Who? Diksha Guru, Siksha Guru, Vrindavan Dham, residents of Vraj, Vaishnava devotees, Brahmanas, Diksha mantras, Sri Harinam, divine couple, and develop an Apurva Rati. We'll see that. And what is Raghunath Das Goswami telling? Make an intense endeavor. Otherwise, you will miss the boat. We don't know whether we will become a dog or a cat or worm in the stool. What will become, we don't know. So please develop an intense endeavor, and not like that. I may go back to Krishna or not. No, I should go back to Krishna. Enough is enough. The world is suffering.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
We can't hear you, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, I think now again came.
So can you hear me now?
Now.
Prabhu.
Okay, actually now what happened in between? Yeah, please mute. You know what happened? I think, I don't know, because please mute. Basically, I want to go back to Godhead. Or first thing, I want to attain the love of God. I want to attain the love of God, and I want to attain the love of God. The suffering in this world is too much. You know, birth, old age, disease, and death. You know, misery due to body, misery due to mind, misery due to living entities, adhyatmika, daivika. You know, this I have been going through since time immemorial. My Lord, I want to go back. You know, I want to come out of this bad dream. Manah-siksa is for them. At the same time, you don't need to leave whatever you're doing. You can be fully absorbed in doing what you're doing. But intensify your attachment. And cultivate excessive attachment. There is no question of will I make it or not. Will I make it or not? I may make it, I may not make it. No, not like that. You should try. I mean, you know, if you all agree, show me your hand. You are that much serious. Right? 2 participants raised their hand. 4 participants raised. 6. I hope all. 7. You know, no less. 8. 9. So the point is, thank you. So then let us see. Let us cultivate attachment to spiritual masters. One is the Diksha Guru. We'll see one by one. You know. So all the people who worked, our Vatma Pradaksha Gurus, they said there's a program happening here, and the Siksha Gurus who trained us sincerely, and the Diksha Guru who took our karma and initiated us. You know, these 3 Gurus. And so the first one, Raghunath Das Goswami is telling, cultivate excessive attachment to the Diksha Guru. Cultivate excessive attachment to the Diksha Guru. Then, and Guru has Brahmanda Varmite Kona Bhakyavan Jiva Guru Krishna Prasade Paya Bhakti Latabi. So Gurus actually. Our sampradaya is more siksha. Can you please mute? Okay. So our sampradaya is more siksha. And the point is, but Diksha Guru is the one who takes our karma. Sanatana Goswami is the Diksha Guru for our sampradaya. Rupa Goswami is the Siksha Guru for our sampradaya. They have their respective duties. So develop excessive attachment. Then you'll say, I don't see my Guru, I see my Guru only once a year. Or sometimes I don't even see. I think Niranjan Swami never saw Prabhupada. I heard one or few people are there. In the last days, what Prabhupada would do, Prabhupada would give the initiation on in the mail because of his his conditioning, because of the condition, prevailing condition, health condition. And Prabhupada would come to your city only 2-3 days in a year. If you are not there that time, you are not there. That's it. But they have some became spiritual masters. So Prabhupada said in one lecture, I never forgot my Guru Maharaj. How is it possible? I thought. How is it possible? I have a question for all of you. I'll agree actually. We don't remember our spiritual master all the time. Siksha Diksha, right? No, we don't remember. So we don't remember, and Prabhupada, and this is Prabhupada speaking, how is it that Prabhupada never forgot Bhaktivinoda Thakur? Prabhupada actually drove one time, and from, of course, Prabhupada became famous, and Prabhupada went to Mayapur. Prabhupada acquired a building and they constructed the Lotus building, and so and they started constructing, and Prabhupada went. And the Prabhupada was criticized. He crossed this Guru Maharaj Samadhi, Bhaktivinoda Thakur Samadhi, but he did not even stop and did not offer obeisances. Bhaktivedanta Swami, he did this. Prabhupada said, I have never forgotten my spiritual master. Any time of my life. I thought, how is that possible? So I was listening to, Bhaktichara Swami class. Bhaktichara Swami said, nice point actually. For an Ashtanga yogi who did, when Ashtanga yogi attains perfection, he'll see Paramatma in his heart. When Ashtanga yogi attains perfection, he'll see Paramatma in his heart. All the time, he gets instructions from Paramatma. But when Bhakti yogi attains perfection, he attains self-realization, he will see, Krishna comes externally as Paramatma, internally as Paramatma, externally as Guru, right? Krishna comes externally as Guru, internally as Paramatma, right? So when Bhakti yogi attains self-realization, instead of seeing Paramatma, you'll see Guru. So because that is a proof. We don't need proofs. Prabhupada is actually Prabhupada came from, he's a Nityasiddha, the devotee came from spiritual world. That's why Prabhupada never forgot. And Prabhupada always aware of his Guru Maharaj in his heart. How many of you understood? Okay. Now you want me to repeat? I really, this shocked me actually. Thank you. So A bhakti yogi, if he is self-realized, he'll see Guru in his heart. Guru will guide him. So we should develop excessive attachment to Diksha Guru. Then we should develop an excessive attachment to Siksha Guru. Actually, Siksha is more prominent in our Sampradaya. Because you're trained day to day. You know, Chaitanya Charitamrita says Siksha and Diksha, they're not different. You know, Siksha and Diksha Gurus, they're not different. I mean, philosophically. So we should develop attachment to Siksha Guru. You know, I'm sorry. Yeah. And cultivate excessive attachment to Vrindavan Dham. My request to all of you, tomorrow when you chant your rounds, you meditate. You don't need to force, at least have this picture in front of you. Vrindavan means Madan Mohan. Right? Especially Vrindavan, you know. Or Vrindavan means what? So many. Vrindavan means Yamunaji, Vrindavan means Radhashyam Sundar, the Krishna Balram temple, Vrindavan means that Goswami temples, Vrindavan means Govardhan, Giriraj Maharaj ki jai. Kartik is coming. And Corona is still prevailing, we cannot go. We should feel separation from Govardhan. And devotees will be going, you know. One time I was doing parikrama, one lady, she put tulsi on her head. Wow, she has kartals. You know, it's India, still many people are illiterates. They have unlimited bhakti in their heart. And like every day I saw her, same time. And she would play kartals with tulsi on her head, lovingly chanting Krishna's holy name. She would do Govardhan Parikrama. Wow. She would do Govardhan Parikrama. Sometimes it comes to my mind when I chant. So, wow, what a sincerity. You know? See, her focus, the tulsi doesn't fall down. And she is facing forward around Giriraj. Hare Krishna. You know? Radha Kunda, Shamakund Radha Kunda. No? Kesi Ghat, Vamsi Vat, the 12 forests. You know? Imli Tal. And what is that? Madan Mohan temple. And what is that? You know? Kaliya Ghat. How many places? And anything you do, there is an eternal credit, 100 times credit. Wow, Vrindavan. You know, Prabhupada actually, you know, Prabhupada started the movement in America. So American, he started temples, small temples. 20, you know, temples cannot accommodate more than probably 50 to 100. Immediately what Prabhupada did, he started temples in Vrindavan and Mayapur. This is your home. This is your home. This is your home. And behind Radha Madan Mohan temple is the Samadhi of Sanatana Goswami. Wow. And in the courtyard of Radha Damodar is the Samadhi of Rupa Goswami. Better, actually, but you all should know this. What is his name? Haridas Thakur never went to Vrindavan. Amazing, huh? Haridas Thakur never went to Vrindavan. And Radharani, when Krishna came as Lord Chaitanya, of course, Krishna has taken, Lord Chaitanya has taken the effulgence of Radharani. You know, so when he came as Krishna, Lord Chaitanya, Krishna took that effulgence of Radharani. But Radharani without that is who? Gadadhar Pandit. He never went to Vrindavan. Of the 5, only Lord Chaitanya went to Vrindavan. Sorry, Nityananda was there, of course, Srungarat. So, see why their heart was Vrindavan. Their heart was Vrindavan. Their breath was Vrindavan. Everything Vrindavan. Vrindavan, Vrindavan. So what do you think of Vrindavan? You see the walls. You see the pillars. You see the trees. On every tree it is written Radhe Radhe. What is that? The Bhakti Devi. One time we had a conversation. We were, talking in Brooklyn Temple. I said, who is Devi? Who is Bhakti Devi? I said, Tulsi. Because she is Krishna Pradhan. No. Bhakti Devi is not Tulsi Devi. Then Chandrasekhar Maharaj was there. Radharani is Bhakti Devi. Tulsi is only her expansion, as a different thing. So the point is Radharani, Mother of the Universe and Goddess of Devotion. Radharani. And actually, what is that? Everything, how I developed, my first time I entered Vrindavan 2002, and I mean, if you don't think it's a waste of time, I'll finish it. Can I tell this story and finish it, or I'll finish it? Anyway, I'll tell it. Anyway, I've listened. So we were attending Yatra. That day was Diwali. My first time Vrindavan Yatra. I was in the 5th bus. One mother, nicely, this is Diwali, right? Indians, one of the biggest festivals of India is Diwali, So one mother gave bath to the child, and a new frock. This girl wear 6, 7-year-old new frock, and mother decorated. I mean, nicely decorated. This Vrindavan, decorated hair, and so mother started cooking. Allowed the girl to play. The girl was playing on the road, and the guy who was the front bus, 4th bus, he hit her. It was so hard. She died on the spot. Everything was opened up, skull, everything. It was a very ghastly scene. That guy ran away, and they stopped the buses. So, in early morning would start, right? 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock. It's a case, police case. And the mother was crying, wailing. Such a holy, such a auspicious day, Diwali. And the daughter has to die in a very ghastly way. Around 10 o'clock, the father came from the fields. He came to know what has happened. I want everyone to hear what happened. So, they told him to get into the bus. First thing, he raised his hands and said, we are very, very sorry for what has happened. Because of us, you have lost one day of your yatra. Wow. Whatever has happened, my daughter, everything, he raised his hands and said, Radharani's mercy. She has taken away my daughter on this day. But my pain is, your yatra, I heard you people, all people came from different parts of India. Your one day yatra is gone. I said, wow. So he's thinking about his daughter, he's thinking about our one day yatra, but he's not thinking about his daughter. And he's telling, my daughter is taken away by Radharani. Radharani controls everything here. Amazing. So, Raghu, can you please mute? So what is that? I said, wow, what is, wow, they have so much faith, amazing. You know, then whether it is the waves of Yamuna, whether it is a monkey in Vrindavan, everyone chants Radharani's name. You know, every what is it? Every insect, you know, every nook and corner, everybody chants Radharani's name. Prabhupada says, you want to offer a flower, don't offer flower to Krishna directly. You offer it to Radharani and tell her to offer it to Krishna. Wow. Amazing. You know? So why they have not been to Vrindavan? Their heart is Vrindavan. Haridas Thakur and Raghunath Pandit. But Prabhu and Mataji, it is not easy to make our heart Vrindavan. What does it take? I'm talking the first verse. You will come to know next 3, 4, 5th verses how difficult it is. Why? Who is the problem? I, me, myself. I myself am the problem. My impurities are the problem. My desire to enjoy this world. It's a problem. Brahma Goswami is saying, you want to enjoy the material world, friends, relatives, and name, fame, position. I warn you, don't go to the Kesi Ghat and see that boy standing in the threefold, banning form, Ramate, Yamuna, Pulinavane, Vijayi Murari Raghunath. Gita Govinda Jayadeva Goswami sings, Ramate, Yamuna, Pulinavane. So, human life is meant for that. Time is running out. So what is Raghunath Das Goswami telling? Develop an excessive attachment, not a formal attachment. Not the way we used to do in our childhood, we were passing by temple like this. Or only during exams we would go, no. Vrindavan is a state of consciousness. Vrindavan is not a holy, it is a holy place of pilgrimage, no doubt. But more than that, Vrindavan is a state of consciousness. When Lord Chaitanya saw Advaitacharya, you came to Vrindavan? Lord Nityananda Prabhu twisted, Nityananda Prabhu misdirected Lord Chaitanya. When Lord Chaitanya told him, asked him to show the path of Vrindavan, he showed him, path of Yamuna, he showed him the path of the reverse southern direction. Lord Chaitanya ended up in Shantipur. And Advaitacharya, you are here? I'm surprised. Advaitacharya said, my Lord, wherever you are, that is Vrindavan. Prabhupada made of New Vrindavan. Why? Prabhupada heart is Vrindavan. Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, before they joined full times, the backyards, they built Vrindavans. Why? Their heart was Vrindavan. As Dabir Kasim Sakar Malik, but they used their wealth to construct Vrindavan. There are all these beautiful places. Tirkadamba, Bandiravan, Lohavan, Bilavan, Kamyavan, Niduvan. So they made these forests. Why? Their heart is Vrindavan. Right? Their heart is Vrindavan. So, of course, this Kusum Sarva comes on the path of Parikramarga of Govardhan. So actually, I don't have time to put so many pictures, but make your heart Vrindavan. Let us, in order to happen, in order to make that happen, let us develop deep attachment. It's not possible. Today, we are Maya conscious. We are not Vrindavan conscious. I realized more and more as my time is running out. You know, I realized it and I'm regretting actually. I wasted a lot of time. You know, ayyo. So I thought, let me by sharing this, you know, at least few moments of my day, let me become Vrindavan conscious. Vrindavan. Right? So, so, and not only that, develop attachment to not just Vrindavan alone. Krishna means is paraphernalia. Tadiyanam samacharam is paraphernalia. Krishna means his dham, his name, Nama Rupa Guna Leela, his name, form, activities, qualities, and pastimes, and his devotees. Rajavasis. Rajavasis means not just people, all the living entities. You know, so Vrindavan doesn't mean you know, Vrindavan doesn't mean just the 12, not just 12 forests, but the living entities living in it. Should develop attachment to them. And when I'm saying this, that the wrong things I did in the dham, I was just, that's it. That's so sad, That's why whenever somebody wants to go to Vrindavan, I tell them, hey, don't do any aparadha, don't do any mistake, don't offend anybody, don't quarrel with them. Prabhupada one day asked, one day what happened? One day, what is his name? I forgot. The Maharaj, South America. He is a GBC for South America actually. So this Maharaj, we were living in the same building. So that's the night before was Radha appearance. So next day, his name is not coming now, he's a GBC for South America actually. Anyway, I meant American, but sannyasi. So Maharaj, I folded my hands and said, I need blessings, Maharaj. I want to, take bath, because we need blessings from, Guru or Guru's God brother. You're a sannyasi and you're so, I need blessings, Maharaj. He said, you want my blessings to take bath in Radhakund? As Maharaj, today is Radhakund appearance day, and by my good fortune, I'm present here. Maharaj said, I'll tell you a story, sit down. Yes, Maharaj. He just finished Bhagavatam class, He said 1974, 74 or 75, he said that. We all came to America. We all came to Vrindavan. We all came to Vrindavan. Vrindavan is not like this. Those days it was different. Very serene, beautiful forests. Because of Prabhupada, world came to know Vrindavan, right? So we all, we started exploring. Suddenly we found this beautiful pond, clean crystal waters, transcendental waters of Radhakund. Maharaj said, what will happen if a group of American young boys and girls, if they see, beautiful clean waters, if you see Radhakund today, of course there are so many, a lot of, so many homes, But those days, Maharaj said, there were no homes at all. It was Radhakund was situated in fields and a beautiful, wonderful pond. Then we all jumped. We started taking bath, swimming across, relishing in the waters. Then Prabhupada asked, where are the boys? I don't see anybody here. Prabhupada, they went, they were doing, maybe they have gone for parikrama. 3-4 hours later, everybody came back. Prabhupada said, where did you go? I want everyone to hear this. We'll finish it. I'm sorry I'm taking a little more time, but in 1 minute I'll finish it. Prabhupada, there is a wonderful pond. And we took bath, we swam, and then they start sharing their stories. Prabhupada, he was jumping like this, and he was diving, he was that thing, this thing. Prabhupada became very grave. Prabhupada said, whatever the bhakti you performed, and whatever bhakti you are going to perform for 100 lifetimes, you all have ruined it. You all have ruined your bhakti for next 100 lifetimes. And whatever you have done this lifetime. This is Prabhupada telling, not me. And you're going back to hell is certain. Hellish planets are waiting. This is Radha Kund. When Prabhupada said, but because you people don't know the importance of Radha Kund, you are saved. All devotees, they were listening, and their life air came up to the mouth. This is Prabhupada telling. But you are all forgiven because you don't know the importance of Radha Kund. And Prabhupada banned actually devotees from taking bath. And Maharaj told me, from that day till this day, I didn't take bath in Radha Kund. I just only sprinkle. This is liquid waters of love of Radharani for Krishna. Kali Yuga, we don't attach any value. All the good qualities, the finer qualities, they disappear. That is the nature of Kali Yuga. And Maharaj said, this is 1974. And today, 2000, maybe 18 or 17, I forgot. Yugal Kishore Das, I have not taken from that day till this day bath in Radha Kund. I only sprinkle water, little drops. You still want my permission? I said, no, Maharaj, thank you. I also went and sprinkled water on my head. So, Prabhuji and Mataji, this is Vrindavan spiritual. We have to be very careful. What we are aiming at, we'll end it here. Is it interesting? If you want, we can ask people to join, friends, devotees. But we'll end it. I have not finished the first verse. I just finished only probably 20% of the first verse. We will discuss next week. And if you want, I can change the time to 10 o'clock. You want to have anyone has any. I have one more call at 12, but anyone, session ended. Should we change it to 10 o'clock or 9:30 is fine?
This is good time, Prabhuji.
Good time, Prabhuji.
Okay, great. So,
Good time, Prabhuji.
9:30 will start, and my request to all of you, if those are especially, devotees connected to you, the Manah-siksa is very important, because going forward, he says, cut your attachment to Narayana. I said, wow, that is third verse or fourth verse. This is because single pointed, especially for South Indians, this is needed, I thought, So like many more, the donkey urine will come. Then the dacoits on the path will come. I said, wow. Then something else will come, which is suspense, So we'll end it here. Thank you very much. We'll sharpen on time, and I'll take probably 10-15 only. Today I took it a little far, Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Raghunath Das Goswami ki jai.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Dhanyavad.
Prabhuji, I have a question.
Who's there? Yes.
Prabhuji, I have a question, Prabhuji. In the beginning, you mentioned about pride, Prabhuji, and how Raghunath Das Goswami, he was hiding it so that nobody could see him.
Pride, we have not talked about it next week. If the question is based on pride, we can talk about next week because I have not even discussed about it. You know, there is this dambam hitva, you know, and unfortunately you're asking the wrong person actually. You know. I'm full of pride, but then we'll discuss this next week.
Sure, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
There's a question here: how can we develop? How can one develop attachment? Attachment to what? So Achyutagopal Prabhu is asking. We'll discuss this, Prabhu. It's not, you know, we let us finish the verse, then we can probably next week. We'll see.
Prabhuji, I have a small doubt, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, until now I am thinking we are in the disciple session of Sri Rupa Goswami, since we say always Rupanugas. But now we are saying we follow our initiation devote Acharya is our Siksha Guru is Rupa Goswami, and our Diksha Guru will be
Nama Tiseva Plug Tiseva.
No, yes. What is name? Sanatan Goswami.
okay, Prabhuji. Sanatan Goswami.
The point is, we are Rupanugas for sure. For that matter, actually, Sanatan Goswami is a guru for the Rupa Goswami. You know. But Lord Chaitanya said the movement will be led by Rupa Goswami. You know, so the movement will be led by Rupa Goswami. Why Sanatan Goswami is considered the Diksha Guru? Because he is a guru for Sanatan Goswami, Rupa Goswami actually. But Lord Chaitanya said the movement will be led by Rupa Goswami, so we are all Rupanugas. What you said is right. You know.
Okay, thank you.
But the guru for Sanatan Goswami is Rupa Goswami is his elder brother, Sanatan Goswami.
Oh, okay, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
And we'll end it here today. Dhanvat Pranam Srila Prabhupada. Thank you. Next week we'll join.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.